All right, we're just gonna jump right in here. No intro music. No fancy stuff. Just right in the game. Just started. Just finished downloading. Slightly Mad Studios. Project Cars 2. It's game on. Do expect there to be some loading screens and stuff. Have a look at that. Alright, I wish you wouldn't speak through my controller. Options, audio. Oh. Alright, this is just a basic setups. Throttle, brake, stuff. Curse, a circle. That thing. I don't need. Cycle camera, look back, triangle, look up, stick. Reset car, cycle HUD. Alright, we'll figure that out. I don't see any way of I don't see any way of changing the audio going to the controller. All right. I'm gonna go with the United States. Even though I am Norwegian, I live in the United States. I'm gonna call that my home. All right. Competitive racing lessons. We have nothing yet, so we haven't done anything. Options, gameplay, steering assistance, no. Driving assist. All right, we're gonna do anti-lock brakes and traction control. Damage type. Let's do visual only to start with. No mechanical failure. Tire wear, authentic, fuel usage real. Auto start. We don't want a driving line. We don't want turn indicator. Okay. Let's do metric. Okay. Our radio subtitles are on. Okay. Tutorials. Do that. We don't need no stinking tutorials. All right. I'm gonna turn the pit stop visual cue on. Extras. It doesn't go around. We're gonna go straight to career. New driver. Didn't I just enter that? Come on, man. Here comes all the elite dangerous in here. Alright, we are not Afghanistan or Kenya. No, just kidding. They're on Nambia? There's no Nambia. Okay. United States. Create. Alright, former rookie, Cart 1, and Janetta Jr. So I kind of want to see. All right, so this track takes you into the formula and prototypes. So prototype C, LMP3, and then LMP 2 or 1, I guess, will be in the next one, and then endurance, LMP 1 and 2. The second track takes you to the GT3. Lamborghini Super Trofeo, that could be cool. Porsche Cayman Cup. This is where I started in the other one. I didn't really like Group A cars. Alright, that's rally. I don't want to do that. Sports car lights. I think I want to start with the Jetta GT5. And then we'll go up the Gran Turismo, the GT, the Grand Touring, or the Porsche Cayman. If I get there, can I go to any of these? Alright, we're starting in GT5. I don't think I tried this car in Project Cars, so I don't know what to expect here. Each round is practice, qualifying race. Race grid placement is decided by each driver of qualifying time. La di da. Okay, standard stuff. Series calendar length, 5 races. 3 races. Alright, man. We're going for the GT5 Championship. Bolton Park, Snetterton 200, Silverstone, Donington Park, and Brands Hatch. That's good to me. You get to pick a car or... So... Choose a vehicle. Alright, I do get to pick that looks pretty. I also like the didn't like that one. That one looks nice. Red and black is good. Red, white, and black. Alright, I'm gonna go with number 38. Dexburn Motorsport. Here we go. I earn a trophy. I done nothing. I earn a trophy. Right. We're not gonna mess with this too much. We're gonna do.
I grew up watching Senna and
practice.
Obsessed with the way that he was so precise. He was a perfectionist. He had this magical way to drag the ultimate performance from a car.
And we're gonna get out there and we're gonna race some cars. I did not see a difficulty setting. So this could end This could end up pretty bad. Options, gameplay. Okay. Controls, camera, audio, TV. Alright. Alright. The race engineer. Do not know what the brake pressure. Usually like that, a little bit down. 70-30. Okay, cannot change that. Right, we're gonna cut the fuel load down. Alright, a lot of stuff to get into here. Alright, what did we say this was? Alton Park? Alright. Just take the car out. Have a look. Right, it is kind of cool that they're talking on my controller, but that may also mean that it's not going out on the stream. Alright, I think I was braking way too early and got rear-ended. Good thing I didn't have damage on. Uh-oh. It looks like Nightbot didn't like whatever you said. Alright, when you hit the grass, you're gonna spin out. I'm not sure if this track is in England because it's not raining. I didn't know Nightbot was that finicky. Alright, let's see what we can do here on an actual flying lap. Been a long time since I've been driving on this track. Which is obvious. Come on, man. That's why we have practice times. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It is more of the same. It is more of the same, and it's gonna take me a lap or two here to get on track with the track and the ranking points. And we'll see if you can get some speed on this little car. This curve is always worse than it looks. And this one too. Alright, I have no turning if I'm braking. 0. May want to let up on the brake pressure up front. Or turn up the ABS. Alright, well, we're doing a little bit better. Did not get off in the first turn. Oh, we did get off in the second. Alright, okay, let's see. What do we got? Braking. Okay, downforce. Great. Okay. Don't think there's much can do about that. I'm not sure if I accidentally messed up my tires. I'm gonna go with slick everywhere. Gonna. Oh, look at that. Right, we'll go with that. We'll see if we can get some laps on this and get I guess they didn't do much to fix my car while I was in. Jeez. Alright, I'm on cold tires. A little bit wrecked. Alright, making donuts. Oh, come on. Looks like you're getting some oversteer now. Except for in that turn. I haven't actually put in a time at all. Do not have a single time lap yet. Alright, we're still good. The cars look very good. I never tried these GT5 cars before, so this is a new experience. Controls are not ideal using a controller, but alright, well, we are getting kind of the hang of the track and the car a little bit. Except for this last corner. Oh, come on, that was so close. You're at least gonna get a lapped or a timed lap now. Oh, we're kind of almost hanging on to this blue car in front here. Ah, there it goes. All right, we are doing better on this lap, and then we are not. Just the reverse. All right, let's go back to the pit box. Options. Anti-lock brakes. Traction control. So symmetrical is on, so whatever you do on the left side also happens on the right side. 10 bar up, or 0.1 bar up on each side. Alright, gonna change the toe in to see if we can get a better responsiveness. And I know it's kind of bad form to change more than one thing at a time. I'm just hoping to get a little bit more I should call it stability than in the corners. And the Anti-lock brakes are helping. So I'm using a controller, so I don't have the super feathering of the brakes while I have the ABS on. I can feather on the brakes, but it's not always. Ah! There's soon no more paint left on the car. I'm just trying to figure out the gears for each of the corners as well. First, this one up here is going to be a first gear. The HUD is vastly different. I haven't tried to cycle through them. I don't even remember if button that would be on right now. But I gotta tell you, we're faster than that blue car. Unless we have a spin out. As soon as I hit the brakes, you can just hear them locking up. Alright, he might have been on a slow lap going in, but... there's no control on the grass. Like trying to figure out if I like the cars or not. Running out of time too to get in a good lap. We just have to take what we got and run with it and see how it goes in the race. But this is just a practice session, so I mean it doesn't really... But those tires are still locking up. As soon as I hit the brakes. There Yeah, there is. Oh, come on! So that's this one. Doesn't. I'm trying to see, does this one show my brakes? Alright, it's over there. Yep. Alright, so now we can visually check the brakes. I don't think I am. I'm not going through the floor on the brakes. Should not lock up. Not with ABS and not full brakes and that 95, but it's still hear them screaming. Alright, I think the car has had it. And it's gonna leave the hood right there. At least I put a new hood on. They didn't fix anything else. Alright, we're just gonna... Bitbox. Keep to end. Continue to qualify. I don't really have a choice. There's like 1 minute left. My car is all messed up. Tuning setup, 20 minutes. Or... engine braking. Okay. ECU, traction control. Okay. Could have done some work on the limited slip, but don't want to start messing with that right now. Sit up straight. They didn't fix up the car, man. What the hell? And I have to have a talk with the pit crew afterwards. One team doesn't have any money to put new windows in. Right, I do like the track. It's not really one I've had a lot of luck on, but it does provide a challenge. While still being a little less daunting than Nürburgring. Alright, so we are brakes are cold, tires are cold. Alright, Bob. What are we doing out here? We don't have the ideal speed going into the start right here, but we'll deal with it. No! As soon as it started oversteering, I overcorrected and I went right back the other way. Tires still cold. Don't know where that menu came from, but that was very distracting. I have overdone the toe on the back. Every time we spin in that last corner. Let's see. Keep spinning out in fast corners. Okay. I still haven't fixed my car. At that. Alright, let's see if I can hang on to these two. If I can, and at least I'm not dead last. Unless these are the last two. I am faster than the car in front of me. I just need to get through the next corner. And no. I cannot keep the car going through that corner. And not that one either. And not that one. But any corner we can keep the car actually happy in? This one? So I need to get heat in tires and brakes, so I'm just gonna have to push as hard as we can. Alright, here we go. This is the lap. I gotta step. What the hell? Car is pulling left. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm missing some paneling somewhere at this point. Alright, that's awesome. Repair. You know what? Just freaking repair everything. Okay. All right. Add fuel, change tires. Okay. Damage repair. Thing. All right. Tuning setup. Did change the tow. We did +10. Okay. Fuel. Traction control 10%. Strength. Differential. Don't really have time to go over all that right now. Need that one good lap, or we're gonna start from the bottom, all the way from the back. I don't want to do that. But I'm having trouble with oversteer in the last corner and also in the first. Everything else I seem to be able to get through without any difficulty. Of course, now I'm going to struggle with cold tires. Let's see if we have a better look at things from here. Alright, so, yep, there's that. And there is a thing I need to reverse. Still cold tires. Are we gonna wipe out in this corner? No? Well, that's a vast improvement. Looks like we're starting the race from the back. Might be able to get a lap in at the end here, but time is running out, so this is not looking great. Probably should have gone with the other cars. Those Clio Cup cars are fun to drive. Just don't know if you can jump from path to path with the promotion to you know, the next level. And again, just... And I wasn't even going that fast. Alright, so... in order to get it into reverse, you gotta get the revs all the way to 0, pretty much. And you gotta manually change it into reverse. And then the same to get it back into first. The question is, are they gonna let me finish this even when the time expires? Because I am on a hot lap. Looks like it. Alright, I'm gonna try not to stick too far to the left. Gonna... Alright, it doesn't actually show me where I qualified. Did qualify last. We're 3 seconds off. 3 seconds off the pace of the slowest car. That's not awesome. I want to see if there is a AI difficulty setting like there was on the first game. Alright, emails. La-di-da. Right, career settings. Opponent skill level 60. Really? That's that's low. I should be beating those guys. It's a huge download. It took a lot longer to download than I expected. I would allow you to start the game without downloading all of it, but I didn't know how much it would be. It wouldn't be any point if you couldn't actually start the career. So I had to wait for all of it. But I really should be beating these guys on 60. That's there isn't really any pet strategy here. It's a straight up very few laps. Radiator opening, yeah, 75. Engine braking, 10. The engine braking map will determine how much the engine works in the deceleration of the car off throttle. This works as a bit of a compensation when the ECU opens the throttle slightly to reduce the amount of engine brake. Low values result in greater braking torque from the engines when off throttle. Alright, let's not go overboard. Okay, differential. I can't, without going through all this, I can't, and I don't. Without a lot of reading. Alright, so I should have the speed to keep up with these guys. The question is more, just can I keep it on the road? And if you can't keep it on the road, everything else is pretty moot. Alright, so we made up a few places already. We are starting with a few. We're starting with the advantage of warm tires. Yeah, there you go. The damage is set to cosmetic only, so you'll only see the hood get dented. And there's first spin out of the race. And we're last. So the positive out of this lap, I did not spin out in the last corner. But I did spin out in the first on the next lap. Jesus, come on, man. Well, the game looks good. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get into the driving here. We're just gonna have to chase after him and see if he can catch up. I should have the speed. I just need to be able to keep it on the road. There's these two last corners. Causing me grief. I wish there was a way of having the engineer actually go on the regular speakers rather than the speaker on a controller. I didn't find an option of doing that. I guess it does. Oh, thank you, buddy. Fastest first sector, I guess, by me ever. Alright, so I'm getting a little bit better at handling the car. Just have to manhandle this thing around the whole thing. Not really a great start to a championship to finish last, but gotta take the positive here is I actually have a timed lap. 1:42.3. I don't know. I don't remember what the times were around here, so I can't say if that's good or bad. I have a feeling it's not great. No, 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 no. Gonna be lapped at this pace. It starts going, and then as soon as I try to get out of that, it just snaps back and goes the other way. I think I gotta worry more about getting lapped than catching up to the guys ahead. Goes around so fast. Goes around so fast. Here they come. Though they do have a long ways before they catch up to me, and still, don't really want to see that. Here it goes. I'm gonna do a lap and a half with no hood. Maybe we'll go faster without the hood on. Too wide. Alright, that one went well. We're gonna... That one did not go so well, but didn't wipe out. Okay. We finished dead last by a mile. That's not awesome. Not really finding the handling of the GT5 car to be to my liking. Okay, that's this one. Alright, let's try another one. Not email. Right, so the calendar is a lot less elaborate this time than it was last time around. I really kind of liked the system the last time with the, you know, the fake Twitter stuff. Kind of missing that. Oh, great! Look at that. We're gonna be driving in fog. So 104 is the record, I guess. Somebody said that. I don't have any setups. Let's put in a few laps, see where it goes. They have at least fixed my car up now. Does not seem to be an issue for the car in front of me. Look at the fog, it's just driving across the track. Do I have actual lights? Can I turn the lights on and off? Oh no. Whoa! Alright, we're starting where we finished. Off the track. In trouble. I like most of this track. The one thing I don't like is this corner right here. Yeah, it is tricky on the pad because you don't have the you know, that minute control over throttle, brake, and steering. It's either pretty much full tilt or nothing. So it is a little complicated. Just don't really have anywhere I can set up the wheel. Alright, so I really gotta get down to like speed down in that corner. Alright. We'll work on that. Some more. Again, as soon as you hit the brake, it's the tire seems to lock up immediately, and I don't have brakes on 100, and I don't even think I put them through the floor at this point. Well, it's not bad here. Oil temp is getting up there, but so that's gonna be 50 kilometers an hour in that corner. On that long sweeping curve there, that's one of the best parts about this whole track. In this car you can just keep going and going and going. Alright, so we gotta get it down to 50 before going into the right-hander after this bridge and left. So bridge left and then down to 50 going into that next one. See if you can make that happen. Alright, I lost a little bit too much. But I guess we did survive it, which is a lot better than last time around. Kind of lost a lap on that one. Alright, we're gonna go in the pits. We're gonna get some help from the race engineer. Stopping too quickly. Okay. All right. Right, so there's no doubt. That's all right. So there really isn't much that can actually do. The thing that pisses me off here is that it actually did change all of my faults here. Brake balance. Tire pressure. Let me get that up again. All right, suspension. Amber, Owen. Dampers. Fuel load. 15. Okay. I don't. Okay. Don't know why it says Alton Park. That is not even close to what I told it to be. Alright, so we got cold tires again. Seriously, dude? Alright, brakes are better. Didn't lock up. Alright, I need to brake more. That's okay. So the outside of the tires are losing temperature and inside is getting hot. That's not out of the ordinary. And we oversteered in there. I'm oversteering everywhere. Need to brake more and a little bit earlier in that U-turn. My best lap is 9 seconds off the time. That is not good. Hopefully we can do something about that now. Just manage it through here. Nope. Alright, I think we gotta go 5 back on that. Okay. That was literally the only thing we did. Too much pressure in the tires. using some surface, some contact with the surface. That's a lack of grip, so you'll spin out. Right, 60. That's better. What, we got Hulkenberg in front of us? That can't be right. Must be some other Hulk. Alright. I'm not really happy with these cars. Alright. One of the problems on this track is that your left side tires get hot, and apparently the right ones does not. But see if you can make this an actual lap that counts. I think we found a sweet spot on the tire pressure at least. It feels a lot more grippy. Now we're talking. Okay. Was good for a little while. Well, the game looks really good. And the fog is a little weird, but it does what fog is supposed to do, I guess. And starting in England, I guess fog is not unusual. I'm just having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the GT5 cars. And see how this one goes. Look, I feel like I'm doing the same going into that first corner like every time, but it's like on every odd lap I spin out, and on every even lap I do not, so I don't know. Got a weekend. Maybe you'll feel sick on Monday. And there it goes again. I just lose it so easily. It's cold on the outside. Left side is like 10 degrees higher than right side. And it spins. Alright, suspension, the car turning too much in corners. Bus happening going through the corner. Soft on the anti-roll bar. I can't do that. Okay. Braking. I keep sliding when braking. Okay, I can't fix that. Downforce. Cannot adjust downforce on this car. Okay, we can stiffen the front anti-roll bar. Stiffen the front suspension. Alright, I don't like this menu. Suspension. We're gonna stiffen this up. Okay, cannot do that. Cannot soften that, and I cannot stiffen that. I'm gonna do the opposite. Alright. Dampers. Alright, so I can't change the spring rate. Alright. So it sounds to me like all the things I want to change on the car, I can't. I'm already at the bottom. Alright, I guess time expired. That's great, we're gonna qualify. We have not have a chance to try out our new setting. Looks like the fog has lifted. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. Alright, so does look like I have the speed, same speed as these guys. Just gotta make it through the corner. Nope. We're gonna be mowing the lawn. Oh, that was close. It is so difficult to try and correct it when you can feel it oversteering. Because the the reflex is to, you know, flick the stick the other direction. But that is just such a massive that would be such a massive overcorrection. So that's you know, the car just gets immediately tossed the other way, and then you lose control. It is interesting that the default setting is basically the springs on the bottom. Completely just on the floor. Never seen that before. Almost good. I don't even care if the hood is off. Gonna air out the engine. That's too fast. Okay. I don't really, Alright, I hate this menu. I'm sorry, this menu is really not good. It's not Alton Park. Why do you keep insisting on... Oh, lots of bugs in the game. Surprise. Well, maybe not lots, but that setting save thing is bugging the hell out of me. Keeps changing the name on what it is you're saving, what track it is. It doesn't remember what it was when you saved it 2 minutes ago. Alright, that's good. We got through there at 80. So I know it's a little weird. I raised the car up a little bit. And it spins again. Always with the spinning. Right, brake, turn in. Alright, there we go. Alright, I don't know, the car feels a little bit better, strangely enough, sitting a little bit higher. It really shouldn't. We have raised the center of gravity, the car should, okay. Frustrated here now, doing F-bombs and everything. What about that? Usually don't do that, but it's just can't seem to keep this car on the track. Like the practice time you have is barely enough to get in a few laps and do a few adjustments. And then you're thrown into qualifying and you're still doing adjustments. Got a break before the number 2. Break before the number 2. Alright, I cut that one. Doesn't really help me that I'm 11 seconds up on my time if I'm 14 seconds behind. With the difficulty level being where it is. Of course, I don't know if it has any resemblance to see? It should not have spun out. Shouldn't. Alright, the braking was done. Everything was pointing in the right direction. Turn the car in. And then the rear just slips. Alright, well that I think is the best I take in that corner. Like here too now I'm having trouble. Alright, so here we go. Slow it down, let it go. Alright. Like again, it's every other lap. Every other lap. Gonna spin out. I assume the oil light is gonna turn red if it gets too hot. 93 Celsius is getting close to the boiling point of water though. Alright, my timer is green. Not by much, but by some. It looks awesome when you get out of there and it's like 1:15 and you go, yay! And then, but it's so far down to the line. I just want to point out again, every second lap. Radiator opening. Finding about the radiator determines the amount of airflow into the radiator to cool the engines. This is important for managing both engine oil and water temperature. Bigger radiator opening comes at a cost of aerodynamic drag and reduced downforce. Alright, so bigger isn't better. Let's try and bring it down some. Alright. So, still not Circuit of the Americas. Alright, let's make it smaller than 200 because that's what it is. Alright. So now all the pretty stuff is correct. Alright, I go and I save it. Save the new slot. Gonna create new setup. Alright. Alright, continue. Alright, so now if I go and load. Alright, let's delete that one. Alright. What is that? When did I ever make one Dallara IR12? Delete that. I don't know what it is. That could be some leftover from. And why isn't the Snetterton showing up on the all tracks? Why is it only showing up there? Alright, I don't think I'll actually have time for a lap. 144 to get around. I might. I do not think it's gonna matter. So again, the issue isn't really that I don't have the speed, it's that I don't have the control. You can just hear these tires almost giving up. Alright, I do get one last lap. Alright, we gotta get down to 125-ish. That wasn't really very good. And I'm right on the cusp of my previous time here. And it's over. Alright, we're gonna start another race from the back.
The best chance to make up some time.
Alright, we got off to a good start. And we're off. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Frustrating. These are frustrating cars to drive. I prefer the front wheel drive Clios to this. Yes, I was braking way too early. And then way too late. And then the car's gonna go around. It's not that it just goes around, it's like if it even hints a little bit that it's gonna go, it goes. Right, there was a car that was kind of sort of right in front of us. We'll try and chase that one down. I think the I wonder if you can edit the HUD layout. I don't like having the speedometer all the way over there. I'm sitting a little close-ish, I guess, to a big screen. So I actually have to move my eyes to see the RPMs and the speed. That means it's difficult to observe that. And I know that you're supposed to gauge your speed and everything else based on things around you, but you know, that's not happening. So I wonder if I can tire. Yeah. That's alright. Sorry, I'm a little fed up. Hey, it's not the game, it's just the car. I don't like these cars. I should not have started there. I wanted to see... Okay, I'm pretty sure that's bullshit. If I can adjust the on-screen okay, that's not where it's at. Gameplay and control, visual. That's all just the pretty stuff. Field of view stuff, la-di-da. Da-da-da. All right, let's see. No. Pause cycle. HUD is the left button. Okay, in Carmen. Okay. Let's have a look. In the pause menu, if I can change the HUD layout. I want to move the speedometer cluster thing into the center so it's right in my face. So I don't have to move my eyes over to the right hand side. It will give me a better glance of the... It's easier to glance to see what the speed is. Alright, so we're gonna start in the rain. Probably gonna abort this session just because I don't have the time to go through the whole silver thing. I just want to pause. Options. There we go. Edit HUD layout. All right, let's see. Okay. That's great. Bumper, face, bumper. You're kidding me right now? How do I actually select the things I want to see and move them? There you go. Move. Okay. Okay. Map is fine. Lap timings. Relative times. Save. Okay. That there. That there. Ooh, hello. Alright, I know that looks a little weird. But now I got the speed right in front of me. If I look down to get the speed, at least I'm not taking my eyes off the track. But it's very wet here. I guess it's normal for Silverstone. Let's see if you can get a lap in on this track. Did not touch the setup on the car, it's completely default on this track, assuming they reset everything. Including my brake preferences. Definitely messed up my brakes. Oh, I ran out of track. It is slippery. It is kind of cool to see the spray off the car in front. Alright, actually this is a little bit more fun than this is more fun than the two other tracks combined. In the rain. And I don't know why that is. It feels like you have a lot more control over the car, and it should be the opposite. This should be like driving on ice. But you have more grip on wet tires on a wet surface than you do on a dry track with slicks. Of course, it all depends on what my speed's going to be now. Look at that. Alright. So I was spending too much time looking at the clock there, but I was not slowest, but just 1 second I was not last. It's a little bit dangerous of braking in the corner, but I may have to find a way of doing that carefully. Okay, the grass is very slippery in the wet. Alright. Be careful here. Again, it's the braking has been reset to 100%, which I feel is massive overkill. The brakes will lock up, and the tires will lock up immediately. But I'm still way too far behind the other cars. And I'm not liking these brakes. So I'm not really sure what that timer up top really means. Because the little bar above it is the bar above it is sometimes green and sometimes red, and then the text is sometimes green and sometimes red, and they don't always add up. But I do find it peculiar that the car feels so much better handling in the rain than it does on the dry. Even if I struggle here in some of the corners, If that had been on the dry, I would have been sideways and upside down in some corner somewhere. And so there's something wrong with this. I mean, I am driving more aggressively in the rain than I am on dry, and I'm like, yeah, I'm off a little bit here and there, but nothing like it was in the dry. Again, in the dry, I would have been sideways right there. Right now I'm starting to slip a little more. Yeah, this is really weird. It's like this car is like on rails right now, almost. And I mean, I'm foot to the floor here. And full brakes, no fishtailing, coasting through the corners. Alright, and here we go through the corner, and then still in the corner, foot to the floor again. Sorry, the dog has found someone to bark at. I can't believe he's actually getting through the noise gate on a microphone. Oh, the brake pressure is 90. It's interesting now. It just feels like it's hitting right away. I don't know. Alright. Filter's done. Okay. I think this is really weird. I don't like that little pause when you go to this screen. There's a pause. It stops you from doing anything because it's saving something. Why is it saving when you're going in here? I know there's a visual cue that it's doing that, but the question isn't whether you can see it or not. It's why is it saving? Going to tuning, save icon comes on. And until that's gone, you can't do anything. I don't know why it thinks this is Snetterton. Alright, so I'm gonna raise the car 5 and 10. For the rain. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What is that? What am I saving over? That name and description doesn't match anything. That name and description doesn't match anything I have, so why is it save over an existing? Which one am I saving over? I don't have one that says Alton Park. Why isn't these matching up with whatever is over here? Okay, so now if I go to save new setup, I'm gonna save for Silverstone, new setup. Done, continue. Okay, I can't do that. Alright, so let's just do Silverstone then. Alright, now if I go to load, On Silverstone, I have one called Junetta and one called Silverstone. On Snetterton, I have Snetterton, and on all tracks, I have none. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna delete that. And that's the one we're keeping. I'm going to load. I'm going to load that. Setup name, setup description. Save. Save over existing setups. But this isn't the setup description on the one that I have loaded. So why is this wrong? How do I know where it saved it now? I must assume this is the right one. See? There's a cat outside, that's why the dog's going crazy. I'm sorry about that. Alright. And on the rain, in the rain, this car is behaving way too good. Alright. Alright, I had to give up. The dog is just going crazy. We'll try this again sometime next week. Alright, for now